I got a story for you guys this morning. This story is called The Wise Donkey. No, I didn't make this one up. You're giving me the look. I read it somewhere. Just couldn't remember it. I was trying to remember it, but I found it back recently. The Wise Donkey. Now, there was a farmer, right? Had a nice farmland, everything. His farm was doing good. But he was one of those persons that you can't tell him nothing because he knows everything. He's the smartest farmer on the block. So he thought, nobody could tell him anything new or teach him anything new. And so he always thought he knew what he was doing. Well, half the time he does. But let me tell you something. He had animals there that worked for him, but all the animals, according to him, were dumb animals. Because if he wasn't there, the animals would not know what to do. Anyway, on his property, he had a well where he got water. You would send the bucket down and get water the fields and all. It was old time days. And so the well ran dry. And so the well ran dry. Usually there was no problem going to the well because it was backed off with a gate and everything. And so none of the animals could walk by and anything like that because it was all secure. Well, he said, you know what? I ain't going to waste my time and waiting on water to come back in this well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill it up. So he got some dirt and he put right there beside it and stuff. But he hit down the fence that was around the well. And he removed all the stuff that was around the well, just the dirt that was there and stuff. And he says, okay, later in the day I'll fill it up. I'll get the tractor and push the dirt over or whatever, I'll fill this hole. While he was there doing something else on the farm and doing something there, he heard, what does the sound the donkey make? Nobody knows? Thank you. He goes, hee-haw, hee-haw, hee-haw. You guys didn't know that? I lived across from a donkey that was tied like 2 houses from me in Jamaica when I was a kid growing up. 4 o'clock every morning. Hee-haw, 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 hee-haw. And I'm like, oh my Lord, someone turned off that alarm clock. But 4 o'clock every morning, that donkey would start making that sound. That's the sound the donkey makes. So he heard the donkey go, hee-haw, 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 hee-haw. And he's like, what's wrong with my donkey? So he follows the sound, and when he follows the sound, he looks in the hole. The donkey had fallen in the hole. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that's his fault because he had moved everything around from the hole. Right? So he looked over and he says, woo, my donkey, I can't afford to lose my donkey. How am I going to get him out of this hole? Dumb animal, you're going to make me have to find a way to get you out now. He says, okay, I know what I do. So he got a rope, made a noose, let it down, put it over the donkey's neck, and then tried to pull the donkey out. Of course, you know what happened. The donkey was, yeah, it was hurting the donkey. It was killing him. So he stopped and he says, no, that isn't going to work. How do I get the donkey out of the hole? And he could not figure it out. So he sat there for a couple of hours and he says, donkey, this is your fault. You dumb animal. If you had just stayed away from the hole, this would have not happened to you. I have no other choice but to just count it as loss and bury you. So that's what he said he was going to do, bury the donkey. Somehow this guy's not as smart as he thinks he is. So he gets his shovel, he takes up some of the dirt, and he throws it on the donkey's back, because it's coming from the top. Now this donkey looks up on him and he's like, you think I'm going to die today? He didn't say that, but he was thinking that. And then the donkey did something very strange. When the dirt landed on him, the donkey went like this and shook it off his back. Yeah, and the dirt just fell to the ground. He didn't take notice of it at first, so he went, shh, put more dirt, and the donkey went, fell to the ground. And he noticed every time he kept putting dirt there, the donkey kept shaking it off, shaking it off, shaking it off. Soon, the dirt was under the donkey, and the donkey kept getting higher, getting higher, getting higher, getting higher, getting higher. Till when it reached the top of the hole, donkey looked at him and like, bye, just stepped out. He kept shaking it off and it kept dropping off on him. And he looked at the donkey and he said, boy, I thought I knew everything, but I learned something today. Now let me tell you what I want you to learn from this story. People will tell you when you're growing up, oh, you're dumb. You don't know anything. You're going to come across people like that in your life. No, not Josh. But some people are going to tell you you're dumb and you don't know anything. And you know, when you go to school and you meet new persons, even sad to say, some adults are going to tell you that you're dumb and that you don't, because they think they know everything. But let me tell you something. No matter what they do, just like how that man threw dirt on the donkey's back, learn to shake it off like the donkey. Let's say everybody shake. Shake it off and let it roll off your back. Listen, you have God on your side. And when situations happen and it might look like you don't know what to do, and they think they know everything, they don't know something that you and I know, we can pray to God. And when we pray to God, He will tell us what to do. And when He tells us what to do, we'll be able to get out of any situation, no matter what it is. So you pray to God. And just like that donkey, when people come and throw dirt on your back, what are we going to do? Shake it off. And that's what we're going to do. And that's children's time for today.